Let me start by introducing myself to you. My name is Kenny, and I'm a registered nurse currently practicing in the UK. So I am presently working in the care home, elderly care, and I've been here for the past 18 months now. Yeah.
How are you finding the UK?
Well, it's really nice compared to where I was coming from, Nigeria. It's better, really. It's better. It's better. Um, So the reason I opened this particular series where I invite professionals to talk about their experiences wherever they are in the world is because I just want to enlighten a lot of people out there that really do not know one or two things. Initially, before I came to the UK, I did not know anything about migration until I started following some people on YouTube, and the only thing they talk about is migrating to the UK, migrating to the UK. I'm like, okay, I think I can do it. So just imagine that this kind of information is not out there. There is no way I would, have attempted to come to the UK. Until today, I give kudos to those people. Like, um, so let me start by telling you to please tell us a bit about yourself and your background.
Okay, my name is Lovett. I'm a registered nurse, registered is also specialized in ophthalmic nursing and public health in Nigeria. And I have my BSc done, and then I'm in the path of getting my postgraduate certificate in infection prevention and control at the moment.
Wow. So you originally schooled or initially schooled in Nigeria, right?
Yeah, I had my School of Nursing done in Nigeria, and then my post basics as the ophthalmic nursing, and then the public health done in Nigeria.
Oh, you did those three in Nigeria.
Yes.
Okay. So when you came to, well, let me ask you where you are at the moment.
Currently, I'm practicing in Ireland. Yeah, I'm also
Okay.
in health in a long-term facility, just like you.
Oh, good. For how long have you been in Ireland now?
This will be my third year.
Wow, that's really interesting. How are you finding it there?
Well, they are kind people. Irish people are
Oh,
good people. They are really
oh,
good people. Yeah. So I
oh,
think it's not like back home in Nigeria, yeah, but it's like close to home, you know, close to what a stranger could can make you feel. They're welcoming, they're very hospitable. So they don't like people, they don't like even when one of them is trying to like bully you or trying to be like racist to you. So they like
yeah.
always stand up for you even before you know they're like being racist to you. So they're actually very good people. So
Wow.
it's okay.
Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. And are there a lot of Nigerian community there, or not really?
Um, you know, Even back home, moving to Ireland has never been like one of the main topics. It's always moving to the UK, moving to
Oh,
to Canada, moving to US and Australia. So though there is not a big that I am aware of though, like a big Nigerian community, but there is like a small bit of network. Like when I migrated in 2021, I didn't find it too difficult actually because I had at least three to four 3 or 4, yeah, I think about 4 people I knew from Nigeria. So they made a good base for me, like made it, oh, this is how to do this, this is this. You're going to encounter difficulties actually, but because you have people that have been through this before, they're like going to guide you. So it wasn't seamless, but it wasn't so difficult. So fair to say.
wow. So that brings me to my next question. Why Ireland? Like, why?
Well, um, as of the point about time I was trying to like, yeah, thinking of getting my BSc done. It was between the UK and Ireland. I actually got admission to the University of Sunderland to have my BSc done, and then I got my I got an admission to in University College Cork, that's in Ireland. But at that point, I was like, I had four people already in University College Cork, yeah. And then I think I'm only aware of maybe two or one in University of Sunderland. I was like, I'm going to have more support, migrating to a new place. You need as much familiar faces as you can get. So that's why I chose Ireland. And then when I started hearing about, the differences between like Ireland and the UK, it felt like a better option.
Oh, now I'm
Yes.
jealous. Wow.
Yeah.
So you actually went or migrated because of studies.
Yes.
Oh, that's really interesting. That's interesting. And do you mind telling us about the education requirements for you to study in Ireland? Like, what are the fees like? What qualifications do you need to have from Nigeria because before you can be able to get admission in Ireland?
Okay. So I'm going to talk about my school though. University College Cork is like one of the top universities in the world. Oh, their standard is high, and their teachings are amazing. Their tutors are amazing. So for you to come to the University College Cork to have your BSc done, if you're registered nurse already, they have this incentive that if you apply early, they're going to give you like a scholarship. So when I was applying, the school fees was about 10,760 euro or something. But because I applied early, I think at the start of admission process around December, I got a 3,000 euro scholarship off my initial school fees. So instead of paying the whole 10,000, it was like 7,000. So they had this scheme that if you had your nursing degree done before, they're going to offer you a scholarship, like some incentive off your initial school fees. Yeah. So then you need to like submit your documents, your nursing documentation, verify. I think no, did they do verification? No. So just like and then do you know the good thing? You don't need IELTS to come to my school
Wow.
because they I think the first three people that have been to UCC, it's they understood that Nigerians actually speak English, so you don't need IELTS to like get an admission to the school. So no IELTS, so you just need your nursing documentation and then maybe why you why you would want to come here. That's it. Apply and then they have the application fee of 50 euro and
That
then
that's really good. That you don't need IELTS. Just do your gather your documents, apply to the
that's
school,
it.
and that's it.
I
Wow.
think
And
the only
it's
extra thing I
7,000.
did was to get a note from my school of nursing saying all subjects were taught in English. And that's it. You don't need IELTS to come to UCC though.
And that's I don't know. I think that's actually fair enough because what they do in the UK is they do a BSc top up. Since you are already a registered nurse in your home country, all you need to do to get your BSc is just to do like a year top up program.
This is a top up, but it's 8 months. So I started off in September and then I had my last class work in April.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
like a top up as well.
It's a top up, yes.
Ah,
But
but
the
you can
thing is
actually
like,
come from Nigeria to do the top up here in the UK. Yeah, sorry, there in Ireland.
yes, you can come from Nigeria to do it. You
Ah, that's
can.
good. Oh, that's fantastic. Wow. So
But the
when
only
did
thing is, what one thing I could note about UCC is for their MSc, if you're a foreign student, like a non-European, you're limited to a part of MSc you can do. I think you can only do the MSc in research. So that's it. But if you're a resident like me now, you're working in one of their facilities, they can open up like how I'm doing the IPC now. When I just applied, I was like, yeah, I'm working in the long-term care facility. I want to do IPC, and then I got the admission. But if you're like coming from Nigeria, the only one, or maybe you're coming outside the non-European Union, they're going to the only one they can offer you is MSc in research.
good? So the IPC is like a postgraduate degree.
It's it's a master's course that it's a 2-year master's course that you can decide to just do one part and not do the other part. So the first year is where you do the postgraduate in IPC. Then the second year is where you do the MSc proper, but both of them are what we call level 9. Level 9 is the master's level, so but both of them are still level 9. So you can
Oh,
actually confidently say, "Oh, I've done my level." I don't need to specify whether it's the PG or the MSc. Yeah, that's it.
oh, so why did you decide to do the IPC?
Infection prevention and control.
Yeah.
If it's infection has how will I put it? It's here, it's always going to be here, it's never going to go, you know. And
Mm.
then once you reduce the rate of infection in any place, it's going to be less work for you. For example, if it's a wound, less wound dressing for you, um, more quality improvements at your workplace, quality assurance in the for the patient, and patient satisfaction. So it's a win-win for everyone if there's,
Wow,
you know,
I love
good
that.
prevention.
Like,
Yeah.
I am blown away.
It's a win-win for everyone.
Ah, that's really good. So you are you presently on on a study visa or a work visa?
I'm on a work visa.
So you have actually switched. You know, you came to study initially,
Yeah, I
and
switched
that
in
is supposed to be.
2022.
Oh, so you actually got a job after you finished your BSc program.
Yes.
Ah, so in that situation, like, how easy is it to get a job from a student
So
visa to a
in
work visa?
in Ireland, it's not like the UK. So here, I think you guys have like 10 stations in your OSCE. So, but in Ireland, you can't do any part of the exam outside of Ireland.
Wow.
So the registration is different. So you gather your documents, you go to an MBI and start registering. You gather all your documents, you notarize and submit and pay €350 for them to verify you, to check, to check your credentials. So after checking it, at the end, they have to issue you what we call a decision letter. So decision letter can go in three ways. Way one, they can say, oh, after going through your documents, we've noted that this is satisfactory. You don't need an examination. You can just register with us. That's the first way. The second way, or after going through your this, we decided that you don't qualify for us. Way three, they can tell you you after going through your documentation, we decided that oh you should take an exam to see if to top up what you know already so that you can be like abreast with how their care is given, or you can do what's it called, like a 6 months, it's like an internship program. Yeah, so you're like going to have like a predecessor, like somebody's going to like vet whatever you do to know if it's up to the standard of the Irish Council, no nursing council. So at the end of 3 to 6 months, they'll say, oh, yes, you qualified, or no, you did not qualify. So, but in my case, I was given the two options. I was given the decision to, oh, I can either write the exam or the internship program. I was like, how will I let my fate lie in one person? It was a risky situation. Yeah, people do it, but I was like, I think, why don't I just write the exam? Yes, people feel it's expensive. It's 2000, about €2,800 to write the exam. I think like the UK is like £140 or something. But in Ireland,
OSCE exam is actually more expensive. Is not 100. I think it's about 300 thereabouts. But I need to
yeah,
confirm.
but on is 2,800. It's not including the €350 you paid to verify your document. You
Wow.
understand? So imagine if you fail, and then unlike the UK, here you only have two chances. UK gives you three, and then
Yes.
UK tells you, oh, this is where you failed, this is where you did not fail. They'll just tell you failed this station. Figure out what you did wrong. So, and then we have 14 stations minus I think there's a medication station or something. So it's like roughly 15, but they'll call it 14 stations. And you have only
Wow.
two chances. So if you fail the first one, you have only one chance to redeem yourself. If not, you have to start over again.
Oh dear. But do people get these things at one sitting, or they do it twice, or they actually send some people back to their home country?
They send most people back to their home country. I was lucky enough to sit once and get it once, you know.
Oh,
So
that's a lot.
and the good thing about it is there is this African group where they continually like do revisions on how to do it. You don't even ask for money. The only thing they ask is that you cleared your IELTS
Yeah,
to register. Yeah, and then unlike the UK here, you know how they say 6.5 in maybe in reading or writing. I don't know how they say it, but
yeah.
here they do 6.5 in any.
Oh, so actually the score is lesser compared to UK
It's
score.
not less. The
Because
UK specifies where you should have the 6.5.
yeah, because most UK score is about 7, and just your writing is about 6.5.
But in Ireland, you can get 6.5 in any one. Do you
Okay.
understand?